Hi everybody, welcome back to another mod spotlight with me, Sid, and we are here looking at a mod which is possibly a little OP, possibly. You'll see what I mean in a moment. But it is absolutely perfect for areas where you can't find a large amount of certain mobs, where you may not be able to get into the nether to find the mobs. You may be in a void world like we are now, and you know, mobs aren't spawning in the way you would like them. This is the Incense mod by Gekoreivax, which was an entry into the first modding trials earlier this year. It's an odd mod, to say the least, and let me start off. So the very first thing you are going to need, you're going to need to get a mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle, 2 rocks, 2 smooth stone, 3 stone slabs in that pattern gives you mortar and pestle. You can then create these items here, which are things like incense paste with none, passive, hostile, and a whole load of pastes. So you combine, for example, mortar and paste and coal will give you an incense paste none. It doesn't work in any way other than to plan out your spawning area. Combine some mortar and pestle with these ingredients will give you a passive, or these will give you hostile. Fish, bone and snow will give you neutral. You've got nether mobs with those, you have got ender mobs with those, you have got water mobs with those, village mobs with those, and golems with those. So these are your pastes. You can make these pastes relatively inexpensively, and you combine those with a stick to make an incense stick. Remember the old joss sticks? Anybody who's ex-hippie will know the old joss sticks and patchouli. So if I'm going to take that and a thing, and let me just take, well, we'll take some nether, and we will take a village, just for purposes. What you do is you plant that in the ground. I believe the area, looking at it with the neutral mob, I believe it's about a 11 by 11 square. Might be a little bit wrong off this one. You light the actual stick and it gives off particles. Burns, I think it's about 10-15 minutes. There's no documentation on the exact burn time, but yeah, it's not a huge amount of time. And you can see the particles, and basically it's a tick based chance to spawn mobs of that type. So as you can see, we're not really getting a great deal popping up. It's not OP in that it's going to go bam 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 and you're going to get mob just appearing constantly. It is a slow and steady process. Let's just step back a bit, see whether we'll fly a little bit. Look, you can see one of my sets in action while we're waiting there. Keep changing the colours. What do you reckon? Do you like the new quark? These are quark blocks, by the way. This is the green equivalent of purple. I can't remember what they got, Mindori, I think, off the top of my head. Now, these may, oh, there we go, we got one. I tested this earlier, and they, whereas normally neutral mobs like sheep or whatever would only spawn on grass or dirt, sorry, grass for neutrals, it does seem to work for most of these. Let me just whack down a hostile, what was that? That was a nether, sorry, and a villager. Villager one adds some different colors. Now you see you've got these nice little particles, and that one adds the nether particles. And oh, hello, welcome to the party. Oh, there's a testificate. So yeah, we got what do we get? A butcher, handy. And then to say, this is pretty much the mod. It, as I say, will be incredibly useful for Skyblock. And you know, we are going to have to just deal with that fellow up there. Oh, that was a nice shot. No, we didn't quite get him that time. So that skeleton's clearly having a bad time. Let me just deal with that. Okay, so that was probably oh. What happened to the other guys? Oh, I don't know. Oh, he's there. So yeah, we're getting villagers. I'm going to get rid of this nether one just to hold a minute. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? Chilling in the shade, I see. So yeah, these things are relatively cheap and potentially expensive, but they do mean that you can get your villagers around a lot easier. Get them, you know, you don't have to go out to the village now. You can go and, you know, spawn in villagers rather than transporting them, whatever. That is possibly the one I think is OP. What I am interested to know is I'm not entirely sure what the golem stick works like. I didn't tested that one myself, so let's just can't burn him. Alright, there's a golem effect going in. You'll probably get more snow golems, I would imagine. You're really envious of my bow, aren't you, mate? Yeah, incense sticks by Gekoreivax. As usual, all the details beneath in the description. And thanks for watching. Until next time, bye for now.